Here you can see the broken down grapes, all the whites and blues you can see inside the pit. So this is what is all leftover of the 8 grapes which we have inserted into this compost pit. So all we could find inside this pit is all disintegrated and broken down poly grapes. This leftover, whatever is left over in this bottom part is called as a black gold. This you can use as a manure, but since we are having some bits and pieces of grapes which are left over and not disintegrated, and it is due to the reason that the organic matter is all been consumed by the microbes, and thereby they could not generate further heat to break down this poly chain even further. For that reason only we have opened the 2 pits, and you can see here the non broken down organic waste or partially broken down organic waste. So we are sandwiching with this broken down organic waste along with the leftover of poly materials, just to make sure that the microbes get something to eat, and thereby generating the heat and breaking down the poly even further. Due to the heavy rain in our locality, we could not do the flipping. It has actually got delayed by around 20 days, or else we would have done it a lot earlier. So in that case, it might have accelerated the breakdown process. Here we are collecting the organic waste from this compost pit, and we are going to send it for testing.
Testing lab, Agro Foundation. Testing
National Agro Foundation. We are going to send this material, organic material, for testing for any presence of pathogens. So, as our professor was discussing regarding this, flipping thing, and as per his, observation, he is saying all we need is around 45 to 50 days. You can see a leftover. This is in the bottommost area of the pit, because there is not enough heat generated to disintegrate this product.
Actually, this is completely full of blood stains.
It was previously, dumped in with blood stains. As you can see here, there is no blood, no trace of blood.
So the biodegradable, everything biodegradable. But we need much heat for breakdown again.
Now we are inserting fresh organic waste with the whatever there is leftover of poly materials, just to generate further heat to break down the chain even further.
To break down to complete them.
Again, I am reiterating the fact that this compost pit, the bottom of the compost pit is completely changed into manure, because we could find life forms like fresh worms and insects inside, centipedes inside. So for that reason we are not going to flip this material any further, and we are going to use it as a manure for the plants which are there nearby, and we are just going to remove whatever remnants of grapes, like these pieces, and this leftovers are there due to the reason that there is not enough heat generated below, and due to the heavy rain in our local area, we could not flip this on time. That is on 45th day, which we have planned for, that we couldn't do. So that's why we are finding all this bits in the bottom. So whatever grapes we had added on the top, that has been completely disintegrated, and few grapes which were in the bottom, we are finding some big pieces. So only the pieces we are removing, and we are putting it into the third compost pit, and over that we are going to add this organic matter which is not compost completely, and we are going to sprinkle the microbes over it. You can see the broken down materials of white polythene. Organic matter has been added and we are sprinkling the microbes over it. So what we have learned from this exercise today is, the organic matter after it is completely consumed by the microbes, it won't generate any heat to break down the poly any further. For that reason we are adding fresh organic matter with the leftovers of poly drape. What is leftover after day 77. You can see we have reached the bottommost portion of the pit. And see, we have reached the soil. So there is no more poly drapes inside this pit. After day 77, we have inserted 8 drapes, as I told you earlier. So all we have found is bits and pieces that is left over. We are opening the second pit where we have inserted the 8 drapes again inside this pit. In this pit, what we have done is we have kept one drape. You can see here, down here, just we have pulled it to the outer perimeter of this compost pit, just to check how well the drape in the center core of the pit has disintegrated, and how much is left over on the sides which has not been exposed to the heat which has been generated by the microbes. So here what we are doing is we are putting the 2 pits contents, we are going to shift it to the 3rd pit, so that these 2 pits will be idle for the next loading cycle. So now what we are doing is we are just opening the second compost pit, for the very reason, though this drapes are been broken down, it is not yet completely broken, due to the fact that all the organic matter has been consumed by the microbes. For that reason we are opening the second pit, and whatever organic matter on the top of this pit, we are going to sandwich with this newly planned pit for flipping, so that the microbes will have something to eat, so that they can generate further heat and compost the balance poly materials whatever is left over inside the 3rd pit. See the pit. Here you can see what we have done in this new pit. We are adding some fresh organic matter over the already compost material, almost compost material, I have to say, just to make sure that the microbes get something to eat, and by eating they will generate further heat, and they will compost the material further. We are transferring the microbes from the holding container to the sprinkler. Coming to the next point of checking for pathogens, in the final layer, somewhere from here, that's the bottommost layer. In center portion we are going to take around a kilo of organic matter what is available from this pit, and we are going to send it to the laboratory for testing for any pathogens in this compost material, and that report also we will share it with you in a short space of time. So here in this sprayer we have added up to this level the microbes, and we have added 3 portions of water, that is non-chlorinated water, low TDS water, and we are sprinkling into the compost pit. this germs. So they in turn will eat this organic waste and food waste, and they will generate the heat to further integrate the poly material. See, we have some leftovers of drapes inside the pit. See, the poly is completely broken down. It has lost its material strength, as you can see here. So I'm again telling you, we have inserted the whole drape into this, and we have just poked using a sharp rod, just to allow the microbes and water to percolate up to the bottom of the pit. And we have removed the cotton tacks before inserting it into the compost pit. We are again spraying the microbes on the next layer. So as you can see here, all we are doing is with one person. One person has just opened the compost pit, and he is the one. So for the manpower point, all you need is a single person to operate this compost pit. Here you can see my person is. See, you can see we are coming into the almost the top layer has been flipped out. We are just removing some unwanted waste which is not biodegradable from the pit. So you can see the waste here. This is poly waste of the compost biodegradable material which we have inserted into the compost pit as a whole drape. So you can see a bit over here. It's all broken down, and you can see the material has completely degraded. Yeah. You can see the drape here. See the drape that is broken down. Today is day 77, as I have recorded earlier. So we have inserted the drape as a whole drape with blood products. Now it is broken down partially. Please, you can see the drapes. You can see the drapes all broken down. So in the last video we have shown you the complete drapes that has been inserted into this pit. You can see the white particles. See the drape. It is completely disintegrated, but still few bits of drapes are lying inside the pit. Rest of the drape has been completely disintegrated and compost. So you can see the blue part, only a small bit that is evidenced inside. Rest of the blue is completely gone. இது இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் ஃபைனராக போன அப்புறம் தான் மெனூர் ஆகுமா, இல்லை இப்போயே மெனூர் தானே?
ஆக்சுவலாக இது மெனூர் ஆகிடுச்சு கீழே உள்ளது. இப்போ நமக்கு ட்ரேப்பு வந்து இன்னும் பிரேக் பண்ணணுங்கிறதுக்காக இப்போ என்ன விஷயம்னா, கீழே மெனூர் வந்துருச்சு, பட் நம்மளுக்கு ஒன்றும் ட்ரேப்பை வந்து பிரேக் பண்ணணும்ல, அதுக்காக ஃப்ளிப்பிங் பண்ணி போடுறோம். வேறு ஒன்றுமே இல்லை கண்டிஷன்ஸு.
இதுக்கு மேலே ஸ்ப்ரிங்கிள் பண்ண கொண்டு வரலையா? ஏண்டா
இருக்கு
இல்லைடா,
எடுத்துருவா.
எடுத்துகிட்டு வந்தீங்கன்னா அப்படியே தெளித்து அதையும் காமிச்சிடலாம்ல. ஒரு லேயருக்கு நம்ம ஸ்ப்ரிங்கிள் பண்ணுறோன்றதை காமிக்கணும்ல, அதுக்கு சொல்கிறேன்.
ப்ளூ ஒன்றுமே இல்லை.
ப்ளூ வந்து ஏன் சுத்தமாக போகுதுன்னா, ப்ளூ வந்து நமக்கு வந்து இது இருக்குது, திக்னஸ் கம்மி, அதனால் அது வந்து அப்படியே ஓடிடுது. டிரான்ஸ்பரண்ட் வந்து திக்னஸ் வந்து கொஞ்சம் அதிகமாக இருக்குது. அதனால தான் அது வந்து சீக்கிரமாக டிஸ்இன்டகிரேட் ஆக மாட்டேங்குது. அம்மா நாடாலாம் எங்கே போச்சு?
நாடா போடல.
நாடாவை எடுத்துட்டிங்களா?
நாடா இல்லாமல் தானே வந்துச்சு. நாடா போட்டு வந்துச்சு இல்லையே.
Wait. See. So now we are flipping it into the another bin. Where we are going to add a layer of organic waste, then we are going to sprinkle the microbes, then we are going to put the other layer. We are just going to turn it upside down. That's it. You can see the remnants of some drapes here. Here you can see 2 pits which we have opened. Okay, in this pit we have added around 8 drapes, and in that pit again we have added around another 8 drapes there. So 8 8s or 16 drapes we have put, and now we have put another pit. We have this pit we are going to flip, and what we are going to do is put this two pits whole content is going to be shifted to the third pit. Unscrewing the screws to start the flipping process.
Then fix here. Without missing.
So you can fix it on the sides so that the screws will not be missed while we are flipping this pit. So this is 77 days from the date of inserting the material with blood products. We have inserted in this compost pit, and today is day 77. So as you can see in the bottom of the pit, you can see the total material is completely compost. So on the top you can see the freshly laid organic waste, and in the bottom you can see the compost waste. Now we are just removing the to another pit where we are dumping. We are just flipping upside down. We are just putting it upside down. As you can see, I am standing here close to the pit. No foul smell is emanating out of this. Inside this compost pit, we have inserted 8 used brassweed drapes along with bread products. Here you can see we have merged the 2 compost pits into one single pit, and whatever leftover of the poly materials we have loaded into this compost pit, and this leftover is due to the fact that the organic material is been completely eaten by the microbes, and there was not enough organic materials to further decompose this further compost this poly material. So what we have done, we have sandwiched the leftover of poly materials along with some more organic leftovers what is there available in the 2 compost pits, and now we have finally we are going to spray the microbes all over this, and been sandwiched into one single pit. So this is the final load inside the pit. Actually this is second. Here in this compost pit we have found no drapes so far, and this was the drape we were explaining to you, which was kept on the edge just to see how the breakdown has happened.